I'm 20 years old, and I'm going to turn 21 in 4 months, and I want to make sure that my whole 20s, this whole decade, my 20s, yeah, are going to be the best 20s that I can possibly have. I mean, everyone here, like, either 20s, 30s, 40s, and late teens, all have regrets, and I want to be someone who has the least amount of regrets possible. You may say that, one may say and look at me and say, oh, why are you so ambitious during your 20s? Are you just comparing yourself to celebrities and whatnot? And I say, yes, I am. Because, like, when I compare myself to people who are my age and all rich and stuff, it's like, it makes me self-reflect on the decisions that I made. It's like, they made decisions that led them to their success, while I made decisions that led me here. And I'm just unemployed right now. And you may say, but what about those who were born in the right circumstances? Yes, there are those who were born in the right circumstances that succeeded and the ones that failed. You can't deny that confidence is not something that you're born with, it's something that you build up. And because of those, and we only hear about the ones who had the confidence, who had the bravery, the ones who went through to do what they had to do and achieve something despite their fear. We never hear about the ones who are born in the right lucky places but never took the initiative. That's just how the media works, and that's what's been blinding you. So it's not bad to compare yourself. Just don't compare yourself too much, and sometimes you have to be realistic. They have this, they have that. Is that something I actually want? Is that something worth achieving? That's something that you have to consider. I mean, take me for example. I've always had to share a bedroom with someone else, and you already know someone who's always had their own room and wouldn't have to share with their siblings. I'm not gonna start hating you because, like, what, you didn't exactly get to choose, and you're pretty grateful for having your own room because it's just a better life, innit? I even have a PS5. Do you hate me, or do you just say, nah, good for him, I can do that. I can make all the decisions that slowly build up and lead up to me getting that console, that PS5, and you can do it. Back to regrets, and we already know, like, many generations have experienced regret. Regret is like an inevitable thing, despite the fact that we can reduce the regret by taking those chances. But online, what I noticed that the the group of the generations I see online that talk about regret the most are the millennials and the boomers. I believe it's the boomers. Like, 50 years old, let me talk about my regret. Wait, that's Gen X, but they have their regrets. And the millennials, I've constantly seen I wasted my 20s. Here's what I did wrong. Those type of videos, early 20s as well. And, I'm turning 21 in 4 months. And even though I've been doing studying, I have a habit tracker, I created a daily routine that I try to follow, I have done my morning runs, I took a short course in university for my dream job of becoming a storyboard artist, and I'm doing some online art courses too, I still feel like I should have achieved a lot more. And you may say, those 8 months were pretty good, so what else more could you want? I'll tell you what I couldn't do. I couldn't draw consistently. It took me a while to realize that I compared myself to artists online. Yes, there is some negative to comparing yourself online, but it makes you self-reflect, and it made me realize that I am not like them. It's that I'm more of an illustrator. Like, illustrators, text, turn that into a picture, instead of having some sort of emotion. My whole life was like, those animation meme kids can make characters and stuff like that. Even though I thought it was weird, I wondered why I couldn't do that. And now that I realize, I feel much better about myself. I guess seeing the difference between you and them, highlighting your differences is like looks maxing. You can say everyone's gonna look the same through looks maxing, but let's be honest, everyone is born different, and the more like you looks max, there's some parts of your face that can't change, and then those flaws will become unique traits, and that sets you apart from everyone else. So you're probably gonna look great. Keep looks maxing. Zoom. Okay. I got to mention the artist that made me realize that I was more of an illustrator is Yoshitaka Amano, the main artist for the Final Fantasy the first 6 Final Fantasy games. And he still does the logos too. Absolute goat. I figured it out from a video called Amano's Dream, the vision of Final Fantasy by a YouTuber called The Seller. It's a great video. Now I'm going to talk about, the other things I needed to cut down. I play a lot of video games, not like a lot of single player games, but mainly Splatoon and Fortnite. Fortnite and Splatoon. I'm looking here because I have a script. You got a plan. If you don't make a plan, you plan to fail. That's not really my motto, but you get the point. Splatoon and Fortnite, that's something I have to cut down on. I could play single player games, that is kind of better because, online games just go on forever. But, I'm not feeling it sometimes. I got Elden Ring and, man, I have so much things in real life to do, but I end up procrastinating because I start to watch YouTube videos. Do you know how many stupid, pointless YouTube videos we watch? Like a pointless drama about a YouTuber who did something that I was never actually interested. I just have to keep up. I call this drama FOMO, fear of missing out on drama. And it's not like I have anyone to talk about this to. I mean, what's the point? And also long video essays on topics that I don't watch those long video essays on things that I don't know about, but people like to joke about it. Hey guys, I just watched a video about me watching a video about stupid something, and they get like 10k likes, and it's like, well done, you watched the video, wasted that 1 hour of your life. I thought someone's at the door there. 1 hour of your life. And it's like, bro, what are you gonna do after getting those likes? In fact, I probably lied, but still, some idiot probably actually did watch that pointless video. I think you know what it is. You probably watched that video. I might have, because I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I say I'm gonna watch this YouTube video and say, nah, but it will be useful. But no, I was just slightly interested so I could keep up the drama. Who am I gonna talk to this to? And if I did have someone to talk to this to, it's kind of a loser thing. Kind of a loser I am. Oh my days. It's kind of bad, isn't it? I mean, it's bad in 2019 and 2020. I was stuck on the YouTube videos, end on end. But, I kind of decreased it. But like I said, I'm coping and saying this video is going to be useful when it actually isn't. I forgot to mention that I've also been doing job hunting. And I made a story portfolio in May so I can get an internship I found, but I couldn't get it because my portfolio was absolutely terrible. That could have changed so much. That internship. 2023 had its highs, but then it also had its lows. And even though it wasn't like as bad as like around the end of 2021 for me, that doesn't change the fact that time was wasted. Heck, I even completed more games, more shows, and movies than the accomplishments of me doing something meaningful in 2023. I counted with a difference of 7. That's not good. It reminds me of something I saw on r/consume, the subreddit that just mocks people for consuming product like too much. And it's like, I feel like this, okay, let me read it out here. I feel like this sums up the idea of consuming pretty well. Using video games and movies to justify whether an entire year of human history is going well or not. Now I'll change that up and say, an entire year of your life is worth it or not. Like, I don't want to consume as much as I want to, that's silly, man. I don't want to consume so much, like meaningless consuming. Consume. You see, that's so dumb. Because, like, in the future, I'm gonna turn 25. And then I'm gonna turn 30. And I'm gonna look back on 2034 the way I look back on 2014. And so will you. And I'll be cursed. If we can make the right path. And that's why I'm choosing to make the right path by making this YouTube channel. I have a ton of different reasons why I'm making this YouTube channel. 1, I can keep myself accountable. You're watching this video. And you can keep me accountable because I'm gonna consistently upload videos and I'm going to consistently draw too. Yes, I'm gonna be posting on my YouTube community tab and my other social media, so I hope you follow those. Because, I mean, it's all same art, but whenever you are, you can get what you need with art. boom, with my art, boom. Another thing, I'll be able to like document stuff. Don't really have much personal recordings of me doing stuff when I was younger. I tend to have photos and recordings that then my phone tends to break. My phone tends to break. And it's kind of happened multiple times. I was kind of hesitant on making a YouTube video because like, oh, the teachers at school, well, back when I was in school, that would make my whole education seem like pointless. But, you know, teachers from the school I went to are kind of supportive and hope for the best, so it's kind of nice. Also, people who I might know who don't know that I think that they're annoying might see this channel. And those annoying people, you know they're annoying because they don't respect your privacy. Also, I just saw a bunch of people in my age group who are making YouTube videos now. It's like, I better do something myself. I can't be behind. I have to move forward. I mean, oh, you're just feeling left behind. No, you're just moving forward. Yes, I am moving forward. We have to move forward. Yippee! The final reason that I'm making a YouTube channel is because the millennials have kind of like, you know, passed the torch. Probably noticed that so many YouTubers have like retiring, and when I was like 10 years old, they were 20, 24, and they themselves were just making videos, you know. And look at them now. They've gone pretty far and they're pretty proud of their lives, innit? And it's like, it's your turn, Dylan. It's your turn. You watching the video to like make your dreams come true. And yeah, I kind of agree, because I'll be helping those who are the younger ones, younger than me too. And that's always important. My early 20s are going to be quite important. And I have to make major changes in my life. I mean, I've made good changes, but I want to make something that's like a game-changing, a meta-changing, you know, type of move. That's something I want to do. And you should probably too. We all dreamed of becoming a YouTuber. I mean, it's one of the number one biggest dream jobs for Generation Z and Generation Alpha. Maybe TikToker, but, you know, who knows. I have that opportunity now that I'm unemployed, and I'm going to work hard at it. I know it's going to create a better future for me, and it's something I kind of have no choice to do, because artists on social media, since it's such a nomadic job, I need to put myself out there. YouTube itself is just an additional portfolio to the storyboard portfolio that I'm going to make. Also, you can just make money here too. Though I won't completely focus on this full time, let's be honest. This is probably one of the most unstable careers. People complain about it, and then people complain about YouTube being so unstable money-wise, but yet they choose to have it as a full-time job. There's no crime in not having this as a full-time job. You can just have this as a part-time job or two. I know that's going to be like stressful, but that's something fun I'd actually like to do. But I'll come back to you on that in the future. I'm going to learn, I'm going to fail on YouTube. For example, reading a script, you might think that's cringe, but that's the only way to get yourself out there. Myself, the YouTuber Ruff, he was a self-improvement YouTuber. I bet he was shy and not so confident. And look at him now, he's done pretty great. I'm going to skip my breaks, I'm going to make mistakes. I'm not going to have as much regrets as I used to have. Yeah. Thank you for watching. Like the video if you like the video. Dislike if you dislike. Subscribe. Follow me on social media. Share this with a friend. And bye-bye.